Billie Eilish and Finneas Strip Back, Wildflower, The Greatest, and Birds of a Feather, at FireAid. The clock was nearing midnight when Billie Eilish took the stage at FireAid to thunderous applause. "Thank you for having me," she said as she sat on a stool alongside her brother Finneas. "I'm very, very lucky to be here. This is my brother. We're going to do some little acoustic songs, so it'll be pretty quiet and chill. So if you wanna sit or whatever." The siblings then kicked off their laid-back set with Wildflower, and then broke out a tender rendition of The Greatest before wrapping up with stripped-down version of Birds of a Feather. "It feels really hopeful and good in here," Eilish said right before playing the last song. "I just feel honored to be here. It's a really, really scary time and it's been so devastating. LA is my favorite place in the world and my only home. We grew up here, and I care about it so much. It's the greatest place in the world. It's been so devastating what's going on. To everyone, we love you. We will not forget about you. We will keep doing this for you." Eilish grew up in Los Angeles and has been active in rebuilding and funding efforts. When the fires first broke out, she linked to the Los Angeles Fire Department in her Instagram stories, writing, "What's going on in LA right now is so scary and devastating." Eilish ended up performing twice at FireAid. Earlier in the night, she helped Green Day open the show at the Kia Forum. She joined the band on stage to sing the American Idiot deep cut, Last Night on Earth, which kicked off their set. "I'm here to honor you," they sang. "If I lose everything in the fire, I'm sending all my love to you." Other performers at the benefit included Joni Mitchell, Nirvana, Stevie Nicks, Red Hot Chili Peppers, Jelly Roll and Peso Pluma. The live shows were streaming live at select AMC theaters, iHeartRadio, Apple Music, Netflix, Paramount Plus, Prime Video, Max, SiriusXM. Elsewhere, Fleetwood Mac singer Stevie Nicks dedicated her landslide performance to the firefighters who saved her home, and in doing so, likely saved her whole block. "I was a full-on Pacific Palisades woman with an old, beautiful, famous house that was almost taken from me as the fire came up the hill behind my house," Nicks recalled. "And I was pretty sure, as they whisked me away and evacuated me, my least favorite word now, to another safe place, that when I turned around and looked my house would be up in flames. But," the singer said, "her house stands strong, just like me. And in my opinion, she saved that whole street." SoundCloud, Veeps and YouTube. Actor Samuel L. Jackson also made an appearance, praising the first responders as he introduced the crowd to a firefighter who lost his home in the blaze. The actor then introduced the next musical guest, Rod Stewart, who performed Forever Young and Maggie May. Alanis Morissette wore an "I Love LA" t-shirt and performed her hit Thank You, which carried a sentiment of gratitude towards firefighters and other key workers. The remaining members of 90s rock band Nirvana, Dave Grohl, Pat Smear and Krist Novoselic also reunited with a series of guest female vocalists such as St. Vincent and Sonic Youth's Kim Gordon. Other stars appearing at the two shows include Olivia Rodrigo, Earth, Wind and Fire, Gracie Abrams, Sting and Tate McRae. Joni Mitchell, 81, made a rare public appearance, performing a rendition of Both Sides Now while sitting on a gold throne. Mitchell's observation that "something's lost but something's gained in living every day" was met with a huge cheer. "It felt like a dose of regal perspective from one of the all-time greats," said The Telegraph's James Hall in his review of the concert. The song was recorded in LA. And this is where this concert was most effective. The host of songs recorded in, or written about, LA reminded us about the place's musical pedigree and what could all too easily be lost. Red Hot Chili Peppers performed their hit Under the Bridge, a paean to Los Angeles, with lyrics such as, "The city, she loves me," taking on a new poignancy. The night concluded with a performance from Lady Gaga, who delivered a powerful performance of her hit Shallow from the 2018 film A Star is Born. Former Vice President Kamala Harris was one of the famous faces spotted in the crowd at the Intuit Dome. Her husband Doug Emhoff shared a picture taken inside the Intuit Dome on Instagram, with the caption, "Kamala and I are grateful to be at the FireAid concert tonight in our hometown of Los Angeles. It is a wonderful night that shows the strength and resilience of our city as we begin to recover and rebuild from the devastating wildfires." Audiences watching the show were encouraged to donate online. Early in the concert, Crystal revealed that the band U2 had contributed $1 million, £804,829. Proceeds from the concert and donations during the show will go toward rebuilding communities and preventing future fires in the region. At least 29 people died and more than 16,000 homes and businesses were destroyed in the fast-spreading, destructive fires that broke out in early January. Viewers will be able to donate money to relief efforts during the show, either by text message or via the FireAid LA website. Donations will be overseen by the Annenberg Foundation, focusing on both short-term relief efforts and long-term fire prevention projects. Additionally, Connie and Steve Ballmer, who own the LA Clippers basketball team, as well as the Intuit Dome and Forum, will match all donations made during the broadcast. The Palisades and Eden fires became the largest fires ever seen in the LA area earlier this month. Both erupted on the 7th of January as the region saw a strong wind event, making the small blazes in brushy, mountainous areas hard to contain. Embers traveled miles, igniting whole communities and leveling neighborhoods. Nearly 7,000 structures were leveled in the Palisades fire in northwest LA. Another 9,400 were destroyed in the Eden fire in the Altadena area of Los Angeles County. The fires also claimed a number of victims.